Good evening, and now Pisces, it is your turn. Here we are. Let's clear the room. Let's get the energy cleared from any previous readings so we can talk about Pisces. Yes. I promise it won't be as long as the last ones, but when you do general collective readings, they tend to go a little longer than the sign ones. Breathe in through your nose and out through your mouth. If you don't like noise, just breathe until I'm done. All right, Pisces, welcome in. I'm Intuitive Venetia, here to do your next 10 to 14 day reading. As you can see, I did the general collective for May, and I did the general collective new moon reading as well for today, which happened at 3:31 p.m. A lot of my candles have burned out since then, but that's okay. If you've watched any of those, you'll know I have been showing off my crystals. So let's show a couple to you. It's one of my favorites. I don't know if you've seen this one. Lepidolite. This is the flat version. I have a tumbled version right now. I'm not going to try to find it. But this is the flat version. Lepidolite is famous for the heart chakra. And the lithium that is in it. That's one of the things which you can really see with the flatter stones. You can see it in the tumbled rocks and the raw stones, which I gave to my child and his girl. Lepidolite is all about love and healing of the heart and all of those kind of things. So I gave it to them so they'll stay together forever. And that's my wish. Anyway, let's see. All right, so we cleared the air, Pisces. Let's do something different. We're going to start with an oracle deck. But this oracle deck, I don't read too often. But I'm going to today. Here's my black moon. And my black moon stone with my peach. Yes, I love that stone so much. Okay. I'm going to use Rebecca Campbell's Rose Oracle deck. I don't read this deck too often. I'm not called to it too often. Maybe that's me. It could just be me, but I'm going to use this oracle, probably a talisman oracle, maybe the dragons. I'll try to keep this down to 30 minutes or less so that we can all move on. I spent a whole day on readings, so Intuitive Venetia, like, share, subscribe. My financial information, Venmo and Cash App, are connected to the description box in this, as well as my email for any questions or any requests for readings or jewelry making or something that I can do for you. Whatever. Anyways, Pisces, let's shake these up the other way now. Oh, we already got a card here. Okay. I feel like this screen is yellow and I got all white light in this room. I'm wearing a very old shirt today. It's a t-shirt. It's my Joanne Fabric shirt, Daffodil Dash, that Kayla made for me. I love this shirt. We are nature. Becoming grounded, embodiment, living in connection. So, we continue with the self-love. There seems to be a big storyline here for us these last 4 months. Self-love, healing. After the rain, silver lining, relief, hope, mercy, it's over, acceptance. And there's a rainbow. So yes, the worst is over. Do you hear me, Pisces? The worst is over. I will say it one more time. The worst is over. Whatever we went through the last 4 or 5 months, maybe even the last 5 years, it's over. It's over. Okay, let's see. After the rain, silver lining, becoming grounded, embodiment, living in connection, mercy, hope, relief, acceptance. Sound like we've been grieving, huh? Grieving a lot of different things, I'm sure. Any other cards for Pisces from this deck, universe? Any other cards you want me to pass along for the message today? Any other cards? Oh. Pisces, I am Pisces ascended. So this goes for me too, I guess. They always say you should follow your moon, and your ascended sign is really the strongest one for you. So if you watch all three, Libra, Moon, and Pisces for me, you kind of get a clearer picture. Not everybody has time to watch that many. I usually listen to them when I'm driving, when I was going back and forth to work. Because, at that point it was 110 miles a day, so I was listening a lot. All right, Pisces. We have release the petals. Petals. Transformation. Death and rebirth. Shedding. All change. We've been through it, haven't we, Pisces? Lots of change. Yep, lots of change. Held is the next card. Sureness of the soil. Unseen help. Support in community. So somebody's been helping you from the other side, Pisces. Your guides. Your ancestors. Healing is happening. You're not broken. Trust the process. It's safe to soften, Pisces. Safe. We don't get to hear that too often, do we? No, I don't think we do. That's a lot of cards from this Oracle deck. Is there anything else this Oracle deck would like to tell Pisces? No. Okay. Held. Sureness of the soil. So I would take that as you need to be grounding. Because, becoming grounded was the first card. We are nature. I like to spend a lot of time in nature. Today I did not. I did force myself outside with the dog for her nice walk. And then I went out and treated myself to breakfast. And then I went and did this the rest of the day. So Sunday work day for me. Working. Well, not literally working because, I'm not making anything doing this right now. That's why I have my Venmo and my Cash App in there if you would like to donate. It's getting tougher and tighter, so any little bit helps. If you do donate, that's great. If you don't, it's absolutely fine. All of my readings are free. All of my readings are timeless. If you are not Pisces, you could also resonate with this reading. So resonate with this reading. It's for everybody. Like, share, subscribe. That helps you know when my next reading is coming and helps you to not miss one. Also helps you to pass on messages to those who also may need to hear it. At the bottom of the deck, plant yourself here. Again, Pisces talking about being grounded. Integration, embodiment, grounded action. The other card was becoming grounded, embodiment, living in connection. So plant yourself here and we are nature. Guess you know what you need to be doing, right, Pisces? Get outside. Spend some time outside. Definitely now it's going to be like 80 here this week. I'm so excited. Going to have nice weather. I got to go spend that day not in my house. I don't care what I'm doing. I'm going to find a tree to hug it. I don't know. I'll figure it out. The wastelands. Sustainability. clean earth. Green, green, green. Slow down. Tend to your garden. Yes, that's a lot of that going on. May 12th is the full moon. So up here in the great northeast, we should not be planting any plants food-wise most of the time before the full moon. Okay. So after May 12th, plant. Be mindful that they could still have frost, and you may want to cover them. But otherwise, you're pretty safe after May 12th. So let's get gardening. And hopefully my family saves me some veggies this year. Pisces. The wasteland. Sustainability. So focus on things that aren't hurting the world. Putting shit back to the earth. So like waste that can take care of itself, like eggshells, and instead of throwing them in the garbage, take them out to the field and do that instead. Fruits, vegetables, cores, you can take and throw them out in nature. They don't have to go in the garbage. Use less plastic, those kind of things. I still use plastic. You're right, it does kill the earth. The animals. Potential, promise, it's about to happen. Keep going. So the bud. Another gardening reference. Right? The bud. Right. Potential, promise, it's about to happen. Keep going. Keep going. Okay. So we're taking care of our garden and taking care of our earth. We're slowing down. We're taking care of ourselves. We are practicing self-love and healing, right? We're grounding ourselves. We're keeping ourselves hopeful. We're talking to ourselves in a positive nature. Abundance is your right as your birthright. The Rose Garden is the next card. Innocence, forgiveness, and be gentle with yourself. 12:12 on my clock. The Rose Garden. Innocence, forgiveness, be gentle with yourself. Beautiful card, isn't it? It's okay to forgive yourself, Pisces. It's okay to forgive others. It helps you move forward. Okay. I just love this card. I put this card down and all I saw was my healer stone. I just love this stone. If it wouldn't break apart, I would carry it with me more often, but that's why I have the heart one. I love the little stone. Oh, and my popolite. This is one of my many that I have. That one. Oh, hold on. Let's see, I got the other one around here today. Sorry, so the terrible close-up, but here you go. Here's my bigger one. So apophyllite, this is a raw stone, and it has shinies on it. It does come out of the rocks like that. Breaks apart, and then it has points on it. This one has points on it. I love this. It helps bring in my guides and my angels and helps me to bring them in for the readings, which I'm going to use the Energy Oracle deck next. We did our Rose Oracle. We're going to do the Energy deck and see where Pisces is at right now. Okay? Energy deck. Let's see where the energy is. Besides the fact we need to be grounded, besides the facts of healing and forgiveness and balance, and basically just moving forward. I mean, besides all of that, for ourselves, we need to do that for others. And that's not always easy either. Forgiveness is about you, not them. Okay? And you can do it right here, right now, as long as you mean it and set it free. It takes care of your peace, and they never really have to know if you forgave them or not. Doesn't matter, as long as you forgave them, right? Somewhere in their circle of life, they'll know. All right, Pisces, who are we? Where are our energies right now, Pisces? That was almost a flip over. Oh, there's one. Oh, we're focusing on a new journey in our life, huh? The 2. So, journey. Going on a journey. It's a cute card. You know, and I like this card too a lot because it's like a rainbow, right? Like it's a rainbow in your path, lighting your way. And so the energy is on a journey. We're thinking about a journey, or we're going on a journey. We're in the middle of a journey. Let's see, Pisces. I'll take my apostolite, put that down here, because I feel like I need to have it close to me today. Under construction. This is one of those things that I always keep by me. Under construction. I'm a diamond in the rough, absolutely. Yes, I am. Okay. As we all are. I hope that today was a good release for you on the new moon. If you watched the reading, please feel free to go back and watch it. It is a long one, so you may want to watch it if you're driving someplace or in pieces, but it follows the general thumb that we've been doing for the last 4 months about healing and moving forward and self-love. Self-love. Happy family. Ooh, happy family, number 4. So we're going from 2 to 4. Journey and a happy family. Yes. And the Magician in the Mirror. Magician and the Mirror. I'm sorry, it's number 53, which is an 8. Okay. I will look that one up and kind of get what the journey in the family is about. Happy family. They look very happy. And then, of course, there's a rainbow there. Oh, well, there's a common theme going on there. There's the rainbow, right? Right there. There's the rainbow in the journey, right? Right, the journey of the rainbow. And if you didn't see it with the Magician, it is over here in the rainbow, right? So the Magician and the Mirror. So what do you see when you look in the mirror? You know, you need to be saying those positive affirmations. I don't care. People say, oh, they don't work. Yeah, they do. They work. Because it takes the negative out of your head. If you are focusing on something other than negative. So anything you say positive is going to be better than what that negative shit is in your head. Okay. What's our energy here? Pisces. One more energy card. Okay. The healing is happening. New life is coming, but you're still focusing on financial constraints. I can speak, I promise I can. But you see, there's kind of a rainbow in that too. Look, right here. So what are we focusing on? What's not in the cabinet? Well, okay. I mean, I could do the same. I don't have any income right now. But I have so many other things going for me, and my cabinets aren't empty yet. You know, I have food. I know how to make meal. I'm an Italian woman, so I can make food last. But it's not empty, right? What's in there? There's like a book. Is that like a cookbook, maybe? And there's something there, right? So financial constraints. Is it perceived? So 3 and 1 is 4. The number 13 card 4. If we attributed that to the 4 of Pentacles, that would be the same thing. You're holding on too tight to something because you think you won't have enough, right? Or it won't keep flowing in somehow. It will keep flowing in, I promise you. Like I said, you have to be positive. You can't keep pushing that negative agenda out in the universe because you're going to keep getting that negative agenda back. And you will get the negative agenda back the longer you keep pushing it. Stop. Pisces. You see what I've got there? Hostilities. What's that, Pisces? You see what you're doing? You're worrying. That's number 26, which is equal to 8. walking away from something maybe. But the next card is the Angel of Love. It's 13, master number. No, 9 and 4. Yeah, it's 13. Jesus. So, she's looking at her heart there. She's trying to figure out what she wants. So where's the hostility coming from? It's not coming from financial constraints. Let's see. Maybe it's coming from deceit. Bottom of the deck. 7 is that number. Let's get one more to see if that's inside or outside. Are you deceiving yourself? Telling yourself that something is real when it's not, or telling you something that's not real when it is? I don't know. Or, there we go. Are we forgetting to be grateful for what we already have? That's the answer, right? Appreciation. Talk about coming in and putting it all together for us. 5 and 1 is 6. Number 51. Sorry, number 15. I read it backwards. 21:15 on the clock. So that deceit, and the Angel of Love, and hostilities, financial constraints. You stopped remembering where you came from. Somebody did deceive you in the past. Somebody did break your heart. And you did feel very hostile towards people when you were feeling hurt. But you forgot to appreciate what was there when it was there. Being grateful for what you had and what you have now. Let me look up Magician in the Mirror, because I think that's an important card now. Going into that. Number 53. Okay. Knowing and using your true power. Magician and the Mirror. So knowing your strengths and not necessarily using them, or using them when you have to. This card upright represents the culmination of your personal and spiritual power at this time. And the Magician's left hand is the flame of passion and action, and his right hand is a vortex of water and the light of reflection. This highly beneficial card is telling you that you are the Magician, Pisces, and within your grasp are the amazing forces of earth and spirit. The water is the energy of yin, the power of spirit, and clarity of thought. The flame is the energy of yang, bringing direction and creativity. The fire in your belly is what I call it. Together they give you the magnificent magic of transformation. So we knew that already with the rose cards. Grounded, transformation, death and rebirth. The mirror stands beside the Magician, reflecting the outer world's response to your choice to use or dismiss the true power that you have. Its silver reflection reveals the future in a mist on the horizon, ready to be magically formed. When you receive the Magician upright, you are putting on notice that an important, powerful time is at hand. You are the alchemist of your life. Remember that. I keep saying that in all my readings. You are in charge of your life. You are the leader. You are the boss of you. No matter what jobs you have or what people are in your life, you are in charge of you, not anybody else. So I think you should do this. Well, you should probably do that. And I think you should do this. And I think you should do that. And you shouldn't be paying for this when you don't have money for that. Fuck you. I'll do what I want. You have no idea. When you receive the Magician upright, you are put on notice that an important and powerful time is at hand. You are the alchemist of your life, and just as an alchemist turns base metals into gold, you have the Midas touch. You are now able to transform your difficulties into great blessings. This is true in every area of your life. Claim your power. Embrace every area of your life. Claim your power and embrace your intentions. Today's a very good day to do that, right? New moon. In your heart and in your daily life. Stop saying bad things about yourself. Stop it. What you put out there, what you speak in words is a spell. It will come back just as you speak it. Think before you speak. Put out there what you want to come back to you. And once you become regular on doing that, not without slipping and making mistakes along the way, we all make mistakes, but you have to be mindful of what you're saying. You have to listen to yourself. This is true in every area of your life. Claim your power and embrace your intentions in your heart and in your daily life. Direct your destiny, and the mists of the future will clear into brilliant reality. So what you are doing right now, this is what this tells me, okay? We're going to go through this one by one. All right? You're on a new journey to look for that happy family in your life, right? You are going through the healing, right? And you are forgiving and moving forward, right? You are learning sustainability and in your life as well as in your food, and you're tending to the garden of your life. And the potential and the promise about to happen. Keep going, right? And sureness of the soil. See, we're talking a lot about planting and gardening and support in the community. So I know some places actually do community gardening, so there may be places like that where you are. I don't know. In different states and countries, I know down south they do a lot of that. So you are on a journey for your happy family, and the magician in the mirror is here telling you you are in charge of your life, just like the other cards have already said. And what's happening is you're remembering the deceit. You're remembering the hostilities and the pain that it caused. So I don't know what part of your life you're going through right now that happened 1 year, 2 year, 5 year, 10 years, whatever grief you had to go through. Financial constraints. Right? Those are the things you're thinking about. This is what's happening. And now you're not working on that journey. You're not reaching out to that goal of happy family and the healing that you did and that you're still working on. You're pulling back like you don't forgive them anymore, or you don't forgive yourself. Stop it. Appreciate, okay? This is the energy that you're doing right now. You have to stop, step back, and remember how far you've come. Where were you 5 years ago? Where were you 3 years ago? Where were you 2 years ago? Where were you 6 months ago? What have you been through? And where you're still standing, right? Where's that gratitude and that appreciation and that humbleness that you have inside of you, Pisces? That's when the true love is coming in to stay. You have to forgive, forget, stay positive, and move forward. And you're struggling with that right now. So this is why the general consensus of all of my readings are coming through this way, because self-love is something we all forgot. We're so eager to take care of this one and take care of that one. Even our children. I know I'm guilty of it. I'll do whatever I can. I'll go broke taking care of them. I don't give a fuck. I'll be without. I'll sleep in my car. This is what we tell ourselves. These are the things we're willing to do, no matter what, right? So that's what you got to understand. But you're no good to them if you ain't at your best. And the only way to be at your best is to forgive, is to heal, is to get the grief out, cry it out, hug it out, do what you got to do. But remember, you are an angel of love. You are a being of love. You must be humble, but you also must be grateful. Because everything you've been through, all your financial worries, your hostilities, and the deceit that lived in your life before, gone. And you got the Magician in the mirror, and he's here to tell you that you are headed in the right direction. You took the wastelands out. You got rid of the garbage. Now you're sustainably living and healthier because of it as well. Support in the community. Maybe while you're still trying to build your own life and your own business in a new environment, you're trying to also be helpful to everybody else, but you forgot. Here's to release the petals. Transformation, death and rebirth, shedding, change. Right? You still are not letting yourself heal so you can move forward. You have to go in and forgive. Innocence, forgiveness. Be gentle with yourself. Self-love. And get through that. And then it's time to take action on your goals. And I know you've set some goals, right, Pisces? Bottom of the deck, woman holding a heart. Is that one of your goals? Find somebody to love. It's coming. This man holding a coin. Maybe someone to love you enough to support you in every area of your life, not just financial. It's somebody who might have a way to help you. Thinking man. Maybe you got more than one option. Thinking of ideas and ways to make it work. But isn't this ultimately what you're looking for? The energy of yin and yang. Yeah. You have to start with forgiveness and healing. Okay. I want you to understand that you've been through a lot. You absolutely have. And it hurt. And it wasn't right. And it doesn't matter. Because you have to take care of what matters right now, and that's you. We are always giving to everybody else. And now, like I'm a mom. My children are grown up. I have grandbabies now. I try to spend as much time there as a way so that I'm not invading their privacy and they can still have downtime without me hovering. And then we can. And the other night I was there, man. It was so funny. We had such a great time. I enjoyed so much playing with the boys. I didn't want to leave at that point, but I knew it was bedtime because it was getting way out of control. But I still had such a good time. It was great. And I know they did. And it was funny. And we were all laughing, giggling, having a good old time. Oh, look. Third chakra. Ooh, Pisces, we need a little third chakra work. Archangel Samuel. Okay, so let's see what he has to say. And then we'll move on to our tarot deck. Okay, let's see. Archangel Samuel. One that jumped right out there. Third chakra. Well, you may know already, and as well as I know, the third chakra is about the life force, energy, and motions of desire, right? Maybe you need a little of this. Carnelian. I love that stone. The powerful Archangel Samuel is holding a beautiful sphere, I'll show it to you again, of golden light at the solar plexus. I don't know if you can see it. Sometimes my lighting is bad, but you can see it down there, right? Okay. So that's like belly button area. Your third chakra in the center of your life force energy. The issues here revolve around emotions of desires and your personal energy. When the card appears upright, it indicates that an increased enthusiasm is present and soon to be on its way. This is a great time to move toward completion of your desires. Your life force is vibrating with power and resonance, and your soul is calling you to direct your energy in a focused, purposeful manner. This angel of power is with you now, so go for it. My third chakra is open to its perfect, healthy state. I radiate a bright and vibrant life force energy. I feel excitement for all that I do. And going forward, if you go forward with that energy, you will never fail. Okay? So that is our energy right now, Pisces. Working on healing still, self-love. A lot of self-love is needed for all of us. So we've all been through it. And I'm going to use the little witchy tarot deck to take this a little farther and see what the tarot say. And then I'll pull some numbers for you for the month or a couple of weeks. Pisces. Oh boy, that's not working. That just did not work. Alright, listen. I cannot stand sometimes when the cards fall out my hands and they ain't supposed to. Alright. Shuffle, shuffle, shuffles. They all need to be shuffled. Okay. Thank you for working. Alright. Universe, let's give information to Pisces going forward for this time frame, 10, 14, 2 weeks. Give or take a few days sometimes, depends. Could go longer. 5 of Wands, here we are. Here you are. Pisces, we just talked about that. 5 of Wands. Fire, it's a fire thing. You need fire in the belly. Stop fighting yourself, though. It's not about a battle with you. You're not the problem. Stop thinking you are. You are very good at what you do, and you need to remember that. Okay. We have the Page of Pentacles, the 9 of Cups, the 4 of Wands, wow, and the World card, and the 8 of Pentacles. Listen, and that's how they flipped over right in my hand. Good thing they're little. They'd been all over the floor otherwise, and I would not have been happy. And the other cards. So the 5 of Wands is you battling yourself, basically. And you need to stop. And we already know why. And we already discussed it with your other oracle deck. Living in connection. You need to connect to nature. Nature will help you ground. You need to stay grounded. You need to get focused. Write it down if you have to. Use lots of selenite. That'll cleanse the air. Get you some black kyanite to clear the negative energies. I can find you some if you can't find a good place to get it. And there's Death card. You're finally letting it go. That's a good thing. Death and rebirth. That's a confirmation of the previous death and rebirth with the Rose Oracle deck. Okay. Too many. I'll take that one because that was the one that fell. Queen of Swords. And we are not taking the rest because that is way too many. Okay. Well, I'll take these 3 and then we'll call it a day. That's what we'll do with this deck because I'm not going to get another break with there. So we have the 5 of Wands, the battle, and then the Death card. Death and rebirth, renewal, regeneration. It's not about a death. If it is about a death, it's already happened and it's something you're recovering from still, which is absolutely positive. I know that my mom will be gone on May 3rd for 32 years. And I know when the day comes how I feel. And it's definitely sometimes just like it happened. So, you know, February in 2020, when my mother-in-law passed away, that woman was in my heart just as if she had given birth to me. I still miss her every day in our tea times. We used to have tea. I loved having tea with her. Oh, it was great. Learned little stories, you know, talks. Put that away. All right, so here we go with the tarot explanation, all right? So the 5 of Wands, the Death card. All right, so the battle you're having with yourself is coming under attack, and now you are finally letting go, Pisces, going forward the next couple of weeks. So you might be in the middle of it right now, which is fine. And the 8 of Pentacles is you working hard towards your goals, so you're going to continue to do so. So you haven't stopped working. You haven't stopped shooting for the goal. You just haven't put yourself into it as much as you were. Okay, I get that part. Queen of Swords. So this is either you embodying the Queen of Swords or somebody you know who is the Queen of Swords. This is a Libra sign. The Queen of Swords is about structure and abilities and strength in her own right. She knows what the hell she wants and she knows how to get it. Even if she hasn't gotten it yet, it's okay. But she knows how to help others get there as well. And you can ask her just about anything and she will have an answer for you. I feel like this is somebody you already know. Close to you, maybe. I don't mean me, just in case you're wondering. I am a Queen of Swords Libra, but it's not about me. This is about you, Pisces. And somebody that you know that may have been talking to you. The Page of Pentacles is here as well. So the page is bringing in an opportunity to do with finances and the opportunity to find another path to your grounding and protecting that you need to have as you move forward. You have the Nine of Cups, which is your dreams coming true. Nine of Cups with your Page of Pentacles. So you may be worried about finances still, but you know it's coming. So you've changed your mindset, which is good. You have the World card, which came next after that, and that was about the end of a cycle. I mean, you see, you can tell it's it's an earth sign, right? The World card is an earth sign because it's got a big tree face, okay? So we're talking about a lot, Page of Pentacles, and a lot of grounding. We're talking about being grounded in what we do. So every day and every night should be doing some form of meditation, even if you're just listening to something in the background. Meditation isn't as hard as everybody makes it. If you're laying in bed and you're listening to some I have all different ones that I listen to on YouTube at night, and I go to sleep to that. It's okay to go to sleep, you know. You are still in some form of meditation when you're sleeping. But it's also like daydreaming, okay? If you're sitting there thinking about something, remember when you were in school, you wanted to be somewhere else and you were thinking about what you could do when you got out of school and you couldn't wait to get out of school and you're thinking about what you're going to do right after school because you couldn't stand school, right? So that's a daydream, but it's also meditation. It's you taking yourself out of whatever situation feels stressful to you at the moment, and that takes your mind away. Like 10 minutes of meditation time in a quiet space, whether it's in your car, it's out on the grass, it's somewhere on the beach, I don't care where you're doing it. It's like 4 hours of sleep. No joke. Sometimes I do too much and I can't sleep all night long. I wake up every 2 hours. But I just put on a different form of meditation music, which is meant for sleeping. You have to, and they only pop up on my screen at night when I'm going to bed. When I'm trying to find one during the day when I used to work at night, I could not find one meditation thing for sleep, ever. All right, so the next card that fell out there, Pisces, was the High Priest. Number 5. So that's like the Hierophant, in case you don't know. The Hierophant is the law, the leader, the manager, the boss, the president. Somebody over us. Or you. You can be the Hierophant in your own life. I kind of feel like that is the case. You've had to make decisions based on past experiences. And you've had to be the one working hard because nobody else wanted to, or because you were the only one who could. Yeah, so whether it's you or somebody in your life who's coming in from the death and rebirth, you will never forget where you came from. The 3 of Swords. And I really like when I get this in the energy of reversal. So, but for you, I'm feeling, Pisces, it's about like this. You're still hurting. And you're not necessarily dealing with that hurt, okay? Oh, Pisces, we're at 45 minutes. I got to end this. But they only have a few more cards, and then we're going to draw numbers for you. The Queen of Cups is all about love. Focus on love. Focus on forgiveness. Focus on grounding yourself. I know you're good at Pisces making plans, but make plans that are generic, that can be changed, that can be adjusted. Put it in pencil so you can erase if you have to. I feel like something is going to come in for you that you don't expect. And I'm surprised I didn't see like the Tower or whatever. It's not a bad thing, though. I feel like it's going to be a good thing. Because remember, you got the Nine of Cups. That's your dream coming true. So, with the Queen of Cups here, that's about love as well. So maybe you'll have both, which is wonderful. Because God knows I'm tired. I'm working so hard for everything. And I know you are. So Pisces Ascended here would be very happy to find something working out for the best. But one other set of advice here, Temperance. The 14 major arcana. Now that the world cycle has come to an end, and you're forgiving, you're grounding, you're making your plans, you're putting it down in pencil, you're open to not having it all planned out. Not necessarily going by the seat of your pants, but you are open to the opportunity that's coming. Okay, so you need to have patience and do things in moderation. And Temperance is about goodwill and about feeling good. She doesn't want you to think oh God, it's never gonna fucking happen. What the hell is going on here? No, don't think like that. Remember divine timing. Your ancestors, your angels, they know when you're getting it. You could ask a time frame. If you tune yourself in with a good meditation or two, and you start realizing that will open up some doors for you to hear the message. It's not all about red cardinals, butterflies, dragonflies. It's all about what you want. And how willing are you to wait for it? The Hierophant is like this card, the Hierophant, the Major Arcana. It's also a traditional marriage card, I guess, or this could be a marriage card, celebration card, a party. I could use a good party. I haven't danced in a long time. I haven't celebrated anything in a long time, really. But you see with Temperance, we'll go back to the rainbows. There's your rainbow. So take a breath. Go get your nails done. If you don't do your nails, go get a spa day. Go get a massage. Go do some Reiki. I'll do Reiki. I'm working on my distance Reiki. Stop focusing on what was and what happened and whose fault it is, and don't worry about it. Because the Death card came in and got rid of it. It's gone. You've started over. We ended the cycle, remember? We ended the cycle. We're grounding again. We're grounding. The Page of Pentacles is bringing in that opportunity, remember? Here's your dream coming true. All right? Self-love. I will keep saying it probably for every sign this week too. Love, 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 love. Let your heart heal. Let your heart get past that sideways card. Stop worrying about what happened. Forgive it. Even if you're saying it out to the air, forgive. Okay. Where did I put my number cards? Oh, you know what? I'm going to get you... Yep, I am. I'm going to get you one more card from this deck, maybe two. The Talisman Oracle deck. I love this deck. I fell in love with it. I had to buy it, like, immediately. I had to have it. I know I got a lot of cards. I've been trying to touch every deck, doing different readings. I've been trying to go back and pull the different decks, get different energy for each sign and each reading, whether it was moon reading or a general collective. Of course, if I get called in to do a reading, I might have already done this reading or that reading, but oh my God, stop it. Safe travels I saw, but none of them flipped over. They just fell out of my hand. I hate that. I did see the one card said safe travel. Okay, so maybe you're going someplace. Maybe you're going to take a little trip, a short trip. Don't know. Well, here's what we can tell you. Make sure you're safe. Oh, well, this is a confirmation card, and I can't make this shit up, okay? Cut the ties that bind you. You need maybe a binding spell. Not a spell. So you take 2 candles, and you wrap certain cording around it, and you put it up to, I forget how you do it. I've done it a couple times, but it takes more than once or twice. You have to do it a while, because it's not just one thing that you're bound to, but certain things. You can do a burning off of the binding of a couple or people. So cut ties. It's good that I pulled this deck. Cut the ties that bind you to your negativity, to your negative thoughts and your negative words, to the hemming and hawing. You might know that statement, huh? To the indecision. To the false fears that everybody puts in your face. We call it fear. We call it fear. False evidence appearing real. And guess what? Safe travel. You are going on a trip. And cutting the ties is part of it. You will be letting it go. You will be moving forward. It will hurt, but it will also make you happy. What else can we tell Pisces here? Oh, confirmation. Let go. I sometimes am amazed at how this happens, but it really is the same story here, and I feel like I've been repeating myself over and over and over again in my readings, but the cards keep coming out saying these, like cut the ties, safe travel, and let go. Death and rebirth in 3 different decks I pulled out. And defense. Then we talk about health issues. Protecting yourself. So it could be a medication, it could be a vitamin, could be maybe you don't need them. Could be something you're lacking. Or somebody's lacking. We're traveling because of health needs. Where are we going to end up with this? And mind you, this is only a couple of week reading, 2-3 weeks. Generically, Pisces. Okay, but you're going to have the confidence you need to move forward. Whatever happens is going to be okay. Okay, so stay confident. Don't be scared. And you're finding love, yes! Guaranteed. 2 cups. And here we are. That's it for me. I'm done. Pisces, you got your best reading. Blessed day. Bottom of the deck. You got it coming, honey. Yes. Numbers. We need numbers. I can't skip the numbers. Numbers for Pisces, please. Numbers for Pisces. I don't care what you do with them, but they are, when you see them in the next few weeks, this is confirmation for that this reading was meant for you. Please like, share, and subscribe. Send it to somebody who may need to hear this message as well. I've got 3 different decks. Most of my readings today, 4 different decks, and they all coming up the same way. And I'm shuffling as I go because even though I've shuffled them, they're still needing shuffling. You know what I mean? I feel like I'm not shuffling them. They're just throwing the same cards at me, but it's the truth. We do not practice enough self-love, and you cannot help other people. And I apologize for the long reading, Pisces. I've been trying to keep it to 30 to 40 minutes tops, but you got a little extra, so the next reading might be a little longer away. I don't know. It depends. 2-3 weeks. These readings are really good for that time frame. But you are looking to travel. You need to be confident everything's going to be okay no matter what the travel is for. Just be safe. Lock your doors. Don't just trust that people are honest. Defense, so maybe you need to bring bug spray and lotions and medicines. Don't forget the medicines. Maybe that's it. You're going on a trip. Don't forget a medicine you're supposed to take all the time. Or cut the ties. Maybe you're going to move somewhere else altogether. Who knows? You're thinking about moving? There is change coming in. Here's 555. I am optimistic. A major shift is about to come into your life experience and change your past direction. Be open and stay positive. Be confident. Be my deck confident. 555. I am optimistic. Yes. And let's see, Pisces. So your next card is number 20. 20. I am harmonious. Yes. You relate to others on an almost cosmic level. You are dedicated to building harmonious relationships of all kinds. You have the ability to persuade others to your point of view by using gentle means. Number 20. Any other numbers for Pisces? Confirmations? I hate my cards when they slide out of my hands and I ask one question and then you want to throw the whole deck at me. Stop it. I cannot take half the deck of numbers. I only wanted 1 or 2 more. Thank you. Please and thank you. Nope, I'm not doing it. Okay. Alright, well. 00. I am observant. 00. Not even a number, right? Angels ask for your attention. Meditation will help you communicate with them. Open your eyes, listen, and think about everything that is happening. Trust your intuition and follow their guidance without any delay. Focus inward through meditation and prayer. I am observant. And I can't tell you how much more confirmation you need, Pisces. Let's go. I am focused. 12-12. Stay focused on your best possible future and remain optimistic throughout the entire journey you're going on. Your angels are right behind you as you turn your dreams into reality. Confirmation. Pisces, I think I'm done reading you forever. Your dreams are coming true. The only thing in your way is you. Stay positive. Say positive affirmations. Please, please, please let the negative go. Forgive, forget, move forward. Wherever the journey is taking you. Big hugs. God bless you. I know you're going to enjoy it wherever you're going. Black kyanite, black obsidian, black tourmaline, all productive protectors. Bloodstone. I like the raw version, and I will try to get it so you can see the red in here. Bloodstone is an addiction thing, so OCD, OPD, IPD, whatever all the diseases are, autisms, different things. We all seem to have something like that, right? We get set in our ways, we want to do something. So it's not even about having an official disease, it's about an addiction, a way you do things, the way you've always done things, Change is now necessary. So stay focused on going with the flow. Okay? Remember, your blessed day is here and it's coming and it's bringing in a whole lot more blessed energy for you. Pisces, until next time, I'm sending love and light and big hugs.